So we're just trying to set up operations on an alien planet, but of course the plant life has other ideas. So we need to build up defenses, but first we need our industry going, so we'll get a mine in place connected to power. And speaking of power, we can get a little bit more of that going. And we also need a rocket to send up resources to make more money because those solar panels are expensive. Now we have to work quick because the plant life is growing faster. Also, this one is just nasty. At least this one up here looks like a normal plant, as normal as that can be. But this one also grows mortars, so that's not gonna be fun. But we should probably send off a shipment of ore right now. So we brought that back with money so we can hire another harvester and then make a little more. This might start looking familiar to some of you because we did play this demo a while ago, but they have updated it since, including some more and bigger impressive tanks, along with an orbital, so that's gonna be fun. But we do have quite a bit of ore stored up right now, which we also need to build walls. So let's, hopefully the next ore shipment comes in quickly, so we can build the rest of this wall, which will halt the advance on that side, but there's also the advance over here. So maybe we send out the tanks to hold right here. Now we can also build machine gun turrets on those walls, but we need power to fund them, so we need more ore going out. At least we can still do this one here. And then we build a power network straight to there. Now let's move this line a little bit further up, and then we can build a wall behind them. We'll give them a gate eventually. Now up on this hill, there's also an isotope spot, which we are gonna need to unlock other units. Oh, but our tanks are already fighting. The little bit of moss right there. An interesting notion, but we should definitely put in the gate so they can retreat. And we'll need to start moving kinda quick here because a sandstorm is coming in. That's gonna reduce our incoming power as well as the range of our units. But now we can get a turret built up there, get another harvester, extend the power network. Oh, not quite far enough. Well, it's a start. At least our units are doing good here, but that trunk is coming in here, which is gonna make the grass a little bit, it's not even grass, it's like weird mossy stuff. But that's gonna make it harder to beat back. And there's also an opening down here, that's fun. Is that close enough to power the turret? Oh, good it is. But our power draws are getting more intense. So another solar panel will go in there. There's also these big old mega generators down here that we could use for more power. But we also need to block off the growth coming over here. So we'll do it right at this choke point, which means we need to expand the power network even more down this way. And we need another turret over here because that growth is getting really close to the wall on this side. So at least this entire wall is powered, but that turret also needs to power up a little bit faster. And by power up, I mean get built. And then we can expand the power network from here to reach the wall. That should be good enough. Aw, really? It's good enough for one turret, but not the other one? Fine, we can do that. Okay, so with all of this, I think we're holding the line pretty well. But that thing is just nasty looking, and it's already growing those mortar things. We don't want those growing any closer, but this up here would actually be a good spot for some offensive units, like the meteor tanks right here that are artillery. But we need the light factory to start building units, so we definitely need more money coming in. But now we can build in the light factory. Just get it set up right there. The trunk is happening right there, but I think our turrets are well enough to get it. Our tanks are still doing good here, and it hasn't quite reached this wall yet, but that is severely overgrown now, yikes. But now our factory is built, so we can start to get some more tanks as soon as we get more resources. But for now, we can afford a bulwark to back up somewhere, maybe up here, which we do need a gate in to do that, so that can go here, I guess. And then we'll put another turret on the wall here, and there's our bulwark. They're slower, but their shells are better at blasting trunks. So that should be really good once it's through the wall here, and yes, it just starts blasting. Now, hopefully the machine guns can keep that mossy stuff at bay, as it is attacking very early up on the trunk. That is gonna be good for us, because once this trunk goes, all of this undergrowth with it is gonna be gone too. And we can also get some mortars on the wall to help out with that. And there it goes. Yes, it just beat back all of that. Very nice. Now let's put you over here, I think. But we gotta move quick because the Calyx roots are also leveling up. And the Tormentor just got to level 4, which is great. We are still looking good up here. We're gonna need to up our ore reserve amount so we can keep enough to fund some more units. Now this mortar is scarily close to our field here. Oh, but there's a meteor tank, yes. And that range is really good, so I think you are gonna be good up here, but we should make sure you're out of range of all of these units. And we can also start to build our power system up to there so we can start to harvest that isotope thing there. That should be close enough. Our power draw is going negative when we fuel the rocket, but we are still doing good enough there. I think I would still feel better with another solar panel. And the razor leaf just leveled up again. There are 2 of those. One up here, another one up here. What are you growing? Razor leaf anchors. These keep the plant alive even after being cut off from the root. Oh, great. At least the purple one is holding them back, but we do have to deal with you. Oh, good, you're targeting the trunk there. Can you just target one side and commit? Actually, target up here. Or target up here. That should get rid of all of these mortars. I don't think these mortars are anchors. And we actually might be able to get close enough to target the root directly. I am a fan of that idea, but there goes that mortar. And then the trunk, yes! We got it, and all of that is dying. Yes, including the mortars. Oh yes, please target that one so you can move closer to target this trunk. There we go. Let's move you up, and target this guy if you can. Oh yes, he definitely can. Now the undergrowth is quickly taking over again, but we are doing good here. Now we can start to mine some isotopes. But the sandstorm is about to hit, so we should probably move quick here. Hopefully it can at least destroy this trunk. Yes, it did! Oh, good, just in time. Now, all of our units have reduced range, and we're getting less power, so we should probably build in more solar panels. At least we are still doing better than the normal power draw, so it's just a concern when we're fueling the rocket. But also our machine guns have reduced range too. This is a little concerning. At least the bulwark is still doing okay, but of course the tormentor leveled up again. Now, do we have enough to fund more units? Oh yeah, easily. Let's get another meteor and then a couple of basic units, because the bulwark here is starting to get a little overrun, and it's starting to damage the wall here too. We just gotta hold out for 30 more seconds so the sandstorm can finish. Maybe get an artillery over here, and by artillery I mean a mortar. But there's also some fun wall defenses that we can unlock. A fire turret. Unlock at the advanced tech center, which is this one. And we need isotopes for that, so it's a good thing we're mining those now. All right, now the sandstorm is done, so we can resume, which is good because the mortar just cropped up right there. Not that they're really a threat, but also now that the pink got pulled back a bit, the green is starting to move in. But we might be doing well enough to start to capture one of those mega generators. So let's put the gate in there on this wall, move the meteor up here to have fun with that one, and then you 3 down here, I think can hold the line here. They might be able to do good here, and we can connect the pylons all the way to the mega generator. But I think we're gonna need more than 3 tanks down here. Oh, but we're getting more power there, yes! So let's get a bulwark or 2 to join them. And I want to see if they can get close enough to target the root. Oh my gosh, they actually can. They actually can target the root. Let's just get rid of it. We don't need mortars messing up our business. That is gonna take a while, but they are getting it. And now both of the bulwarks are out. So back up this line here. We need to protect the pylon at the very least. It looks like if the mega generator is overgrown, then it doesn't really matter. But also that's getting a lot of ugly looking grass growing up there. And it's getting anchors all along this vine. So we'll get 2 more bulwarks. It looks like our guys are doing well enough to protect the pylon. And I don't know where you guys are going, but you need to fall back into formation. And wow, this grass grows incredibly quickly. Our units are getting a little overrun, including the pylons. We probably gotta pull these guys back to the gate. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully they can get out of there. Oh no, the ranger's getting stuck. The pylon's getting damaged, but that's okay. We'll come back to this. I don't know if our units down here are gonna make it. There goes the pylon, so we lost the mega generator. Do you mind falling back? Okay, that's most of them, but this guy is still struggling. Yeah, sorry, bud. I don't think you're long for this world. Oh, maybe he can make it out. Come on, buddy, start moving. Nope, never mind. Well, we can just build more of him. Now, the 2 bulwarks here, let's send to back up these guys here. Just because that's getting a little close. Even though this trunk is almost down, we need the backup. It feels like it might be easier to attack this thing here. Oh! Hey, the tormentor just got eradicated. Yes! Oh, good. These guys don't have to struggle anymore. So they could probably move in onto this vine here. And hopefully not get ambushed too quickly. But now that we have all this room up here, I think we need to start advancing up here if we can, but we need more units. So let's get a meteor built there, and then a couple of rangers. We can move you down. Oh gosh, you guys moved way too close. You guys are just going straight into the overgrowth? That is not the kind of mission I was sending you on. My goodness, that stuff grew fast. You need to fall back. And now we've hit our build limit on units. We can afford more, but we need more ore. So all we could build there was another meteor. I think the meteor is gonna be good down here, so we'll send you that way. And I guess if units go down, that means we can build more. But I think we need more defenses on this wall. And the bulwark here could definitely use some backup, as the grass is getting a lot more active down here. But the meteor is almost there. I guess these guys could stay up here and help back up the units, but they're kind of growing from the wrong sides. We could orbital drop some units. That's an interesting idea, especially if we had command of this ridge up here. So we could airdrop 2 tanks, but of course that's our build limit. But we do have enough ore and everything to unlock more, so we can add 20 units. Hopefully that happens quickly because this guy needs backup. And also we need funds. All right, so the research is done. Now we just need money. Yeah, if we had a meteor up here, we could get rid of a lot of these anchors. And you guys are definitely better served elsewhere. So why don't you come over to here with these guys? And then you down here with these guys. Okay, now they're doing well enough here that we can actually advance. But a lot of them are damaged still, which we could heal with the solace tank, but we still need that advanced research building. So we'll need to up the ore limit. Oh, and also probably help this guy out. Hopefully you can back up enough to let this guy join you. Now there's 2 of them. Hopefully they can be okay, but the razor leaf roots are still leveling up, and I think that's causing the undergrowth to grow faster. So this might be a bust, but we are getting a lot of ore. We could honestly start sending or dropping the reserves, so we are constantly sending out rockets, and then maybe building another one. We definitely need money. That's where we're struggling right now with economy. And we're maxed out on isotopes, so we can build a silo to store more. I think that's a good idea. Now, the power draw does get a little intense with both rockets fueling up, so we definitely need that mega generator again. If we advance just a little bit further, I think our units are in a good position to protect the pylons again. There we go. Now our power levels are good no matter what we're doing. Oh, but sure enough, we lost the rangers up there. That's too bad. And there's an anchor right there, which is annoying. But now we can get the Advanced Technology Center, and our units are doing really well here. Can they advance and cover this? They might be able to if they could get rid of the roots. And by roots, I mean anchors, but it's hard to advance them because if they go up here, then it's gonna grow behind them. But now the Advanced Tech Center is built, so we can start to research some more defenses, like the Solace tank. There's an Inferno tank, but I'm really looking forward to this Zeus cannon here because I mean, it's called a Zeus cannon. It's gotta be good. But there's also these explosive defenses, which sound interesting. But for now, we definitely need the Solace tank. Also, that Zeus cannon takes 1,200 money to research. Oh, goodness. But the orbital laser takes even less. That seems exciting. At least the meteor can damage this anchor here, which should take care of a lot of the undergrowth with it too. Oh no, but here comes another sandstorm. Like Darude. Oh, and I didn't realize our units here were struggling a little bit. That ranger by itself cannot keep up with the undergrowth. That is a yikes. So we probably gotta upgrade our units now, and that's with the unit workshop here. Oh great, and this pylon is getting damaged again. So are a lot of our tanks. They really need the better range to deal with that grass, but we're close to getting the unit workshop. There we go. Oh, and the rangers here are built. I'm not sure where they should back up. Probably down here. We can send 2 of them, but I think we need 1 to replace the one that we lost here. The sandstorm is over in 30 seconds. This line up here is just doing super well. Oh, sure enough, we lost 2 rangers down there now. So it's a good thing we sent 2 to replace them. Now let's just make sure they stay huddled in formation. Do you mind not running into each other? Okay, sandstorm is over, their range is back, and we need a little more money to send the Solace tanks in, so let's launch a rocket now manually. Oh, now we can upgrade the rangers. Higher damage or increased health? I think more damage. Oh wow, the meteor here almost went down, yikes. And the ranger level 2 is done. So does that? Oh yes, it does activate retroactively, good. But it also looks like we can only upgrade the units once, which is a little tragic. But we still have this mega generator, so that's good news. Now we might be able to advance our units enough to take out this anchor here, but again, the units, or the things building behind them. I guess we could build defenses around the mega generator, at least around the pylon to protect it. And I don't think the Unit workshop affects the turret. Sure enough, it doesn't. But this is a good line of defense right here, I think. As long as they can hold down there, we can advance our units up this way, especially to get rid of the grass on the other side of the mega generator. And now the meteor's in range of the anchor. Yes! Or the anchor's in range of the meteor. But we need you to actually hit the anchor. There we go. And now we should be able to comfortably build machine guns just around the mega generator. And there it goes down, yes. Now let's not lose this advantage. There is another mega generator there, but there is 2 ways they could come through. So maybe we just hold this for now, so we don't get ganged up on. There's the fire turret there, but now we can build a solace, which I don't know who's gonna need it. Probably down here. There's a lot of damage units down here. And how are they doing here? They're doing okay still. I don't know where you're attacking. Sure. Now, if we can advance these guys just a little bit further up this way, then the meteor could attack that anchor there, just because I want to get rid of it. But that also kind of opens the door for them to get surrounded. And that light tank has a much lower fire rate than I thought he did. So let's build 2 more, send him that way. There's the solace. Go down here. And then you 2, come over here. This is a lot of open country, so I don't think we can send any tanks through here. We need to get to this ramp here, because that's where all those trunks are coming from. We also need to build up this attack front so we can get to this route up here. And they're both level 6. Actually, one is about to be level 7. Great. Higher damage come with a lower fire rate? I wouldn't think so. At least the solace tank is here to repair units. We should also probably repair structures, like the pylons. And let's get a solace tank up with these guys here, too. And I really want to research some of these bigger cannons. Like this Goliath also sounds good. Huge tank with a large cannon and 2 supporting machine gun turrets. Oh, I want it. And maybe we need another depot, because these trucks are waiting in line to deposit, which is kind of hurting our rate. So let's get one up here also. Ideally, we can take control of this field as well to get even more ore, because the fields are finite. And well, I guess they are coming back, so maybe not so finite, but I'm hoping that the vehicles can come here to drop off their goods. All right, solace tank is here. Let's redo the formation. If we can hold off this, then that's all of this going down, but there's trunks that are coming from this direction too. There's also a substation, which I have no idea what that means. Oh, right here, increases the power generated by adjacent solar panels by 50%. Not really necessary. Actually, there's a Goliath, never mind. I wonder if it would be better to have these units join with these units down here. And then we just build up the wall here to defend against the stuff on its own. That might be a better idea. Ooh, it looks like we've done research in the Goliath. It's still kind of expensive to spawn, but not nearly as bad as the Zeus cannon, which surprisingly doesn't take ore, only isotopes, along with, 1,200 monies. So once they're over here, we should be able to maybe hold 2 fronts here and then protect this whole area. Although that might be difficult once the sandstorm rolls in. We'll have to see. Let's get you guys set up down here, and then you guys can go a little more forward. And the solace can actually heal them too, which is good. Which we can upgrade the solace tank now. Also the harvesters. Probably should have upgraded those first. But the meteors too. Oh man, we could upgrade so many of them. Let's upgrade the solace. Heal itself for 4 units at once. I think 4 units at once. Now we need these guys to swing around to get rid of the trunks up here. It'd be nice if the meteor got more range. But now solace tank is level 2, so it can heal 4 units at once if needed. Hopefully not needed. But here, let's get a meteor right here too. Oops, not what I meant. The mortar turret, that's what I built. And then as soon as the meteor tank takes out that trunk there, we can advance. Thankfully it's on that. Now can you just stay attacking over there, please? Ooh, there we go. Get a little further up. But here comes the sandstorm, so that's great timing. You can still reach this trunk here. I'm hoping that we can get up to these trunks here and then chop them off. But the reduced range is gonna be interesting. We should fall back. Fall back to the safety of the turrets. Oh, we're actually out of power. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. More solar panels. Probably should have researched the advanced ones. We can do that still. But there's no power going to the research station. So the turrets, okay, good. It looks like our power supplies are back, thanks to all the solar panels, along with no rockets being filled right now. It's getting a little dangerous for the tanks up here, but they're still okay. And there's the advanced solar panels. All right, we should be well ahead of all the sandstorm now. And let's upgrade the harvesters. Carry more ore, higher speed, more ore, I think. I know I want more units, but I'm not sure what I want. I kind of want to save up for the Goliath if I can, which we should be able to pretty soon here. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yes! That takes a while to produce, but it should be good. Oh, there he is, the big man himself. And there's a tank that's supposed to be bigger than this. Look at that range. I think that matches the meteor on range. Get down here with these guys. Oh man, that's so good. All right, sandstorm's over, so let's advance up here again. We should also balance the solace tank between these two groups so that these guys can stay constantly healed. That is perfect. And the Goliath is almost here. Oh, that's gonna be good. I want him pointed right at that anchor there. Here he is. Get in front of the solace tank. Oh, the gun's moving. Okay, kind of hard to appreciate it on undergrowth. Let's move these guys up here. And the range does match the meteor. It just has closer support too. Oh, that's awesome. As soon as the meteor takes out this trunk here, we can move in. There it goes, yes. Push in, push all of these guys in. And focus fire on the anchor. Hold on, you shouldn't have needed to move. Whoa, 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 you back up, buddy, back up. You're getting way too excited. Let the big guns handle it. Just one more blast. There it is. Oh, but the trunks are still there? Well, they can still attack the trunks, which is good. You guys should advance, I think, so you can focus on getting this choke point. And the solace can stay with you. Just gotta get rid of the ones controlling the most growth, which I think is this trunk right here. Good, yes. And you guys should be ready to level out here too. Very nice. You guys move up. The solace is getting a little stretched thin here, but he can still heal everybody. Oh. Oh no, the meteor got destroyed there? Those things are squishy. Our ranger tanks are also not taking care of the undergrowth quick enough. We're gonna need to replace these units. Oh, we actually have enough, hold on, we can research the Zeus cannon. I didn't realize things were rolling that well. Ooh, they just took care of all that undergrowth there. Push forward. The solace can stay here with these guys. We should almost be good enough now to hold this choke point. And there's an anchor right on the other side. Oh, the Zeus cannon finished researching, so we could get it as soon as we get 1200 again. Can we level up the Goliath? What does that take? 1200, goodness. Let's level up the bulwark. Doesn't require credits, interesting. But I forget how much ore it takes. I think we'll give you more damage also. And then upgrade the meteor, adds fire shells? I like them for trunk damage though. So more single point damage. There we go, keep going. And you guys need a way better formation. Now, rangers over here are getting smacked, so the solace should probably come over here. I don't want to have to keep replacing units. Oh, but the meteor's actually attacking the anchor there. Can the Goliath reach that? No, just shy. Well, that's fine, because they can move forward yet again. And now we should be able to target it. Okay, so we need some of you to come over here, form a second rank, and then you three over with this rank. I think I like this being our main attack force. But now, they're holding the line well enough, we can extend the pylons to this power generator here. And we have control of this ore field now, good. And I think we can dial back the reserve amount too, and maybe build a third rocket. I really hope that Goliath lives up to his name in terms of health. Ooh, we actually got overgrown a little bit there, that was scary. But they're taking care of the trunk here, which I like, because the sooner we take control of this ramp, the better. And now we're doing a pincer move on these plants, which is kind of a weird thought. There we go, keep going. That anchor up there is about to go down. And if we get rid of this trunk too, that's gonna help the units down here. But there's also the anchor still, right around the corner. That is an issue. So these guys should make their own advance. But we should make sure you guys keep advancing, and then you guys keep moving too. We need your own solace tank. Oh great, we lost a ranger there. We were a bit too late on the solace. Oh, it actually did take out the root, or the trunk there. Oh, because that anchor wasn't attached to it. Wow, that cleared up a lot. Close in. And now you guys can keep advancing here. There is more anchors on this trunk chain here, which is really too bad. But if we had the orbital cannon, or the orbital laser, then we could do some pinpoint damage, like some heckin' divers. Oh, but the sandstorm is here. Well, we should be well enough now to hold the line, and if we extend the power chain up to this mega generator, then we can have even more goodies and build defenses around here. And we can also get another refinery over here to attack this ore field, get even more rate, which also probably means we're gonna need more silos, or at least one. There it is, orbital laser. And I totally forgot about this solace tank that I built over here. You need to rescue your team. At least that anchor there is about to go down, which only leaves 2 more on the chain. But we're not really gonna be able to deal with those unless we put a meteor up here. But that seems like a waste. Actually, we can just afford to drop one right there.
Understood.
We don't need to worry about it transporting all that way. Oh, it's right there, the orbital laser. And the meteor is attacking that one, good. Let's drop one on this one and see how it does. So it goes and, oh my gosh, it just melted that anchor. Awesome. So once this one is cleared up, then all of this should die out, which means all of this is probably gonna close in because of the trunk network up here. But as long as we can take this ramp, I think we'll be okay. We just need the sandstorm to finish so the meteor can get this range again, because it's looking a little low to dedicate an entire orbital laser to it. We need more units, but I want more money to summon a Zeus cannon. A mobile laser unit designed specifically to take down Calyx roots? Oh, I need it. We could also get another Goliath up there. That sounds like a fun idea, which thankfully is not very expensive on the money. Oh wow, that ranger's about to go down. And the Calyx roots are still leveling up. That is insane. The sandstorms are also, okay, it seemed like they were getting longer, but I think they've at their peak. There we go, now the root died out. Come on, quickly take this. All of you move up, and then all of you move up, and then you close in behind them. So my thought is these guys can hold the line behind them while this team advances to the root. This is a bit of a small team to hold the back line, but if all they have to worry about is undergrowth, I think they'll be fine. And with 2 solace tanks right here backing them all up, no one is gonna go down. The problem is it is 4 trunks going up there, so that's a bit more of a fight they have. And the meteor over here is just having a grand old time. But there's the other Goliath. I think I want you backing up over here. We can start to build up this team to advance towards this route once this is taken out. It also looks like we're about to hit a unit cap. Oh, but wait, Zeus cannon time. And sure, more units, which took away all of our ore, yikes. I think we're good though. We have over 1,200 ore per minute. There we go, keep this up, back up behind them. And now I think we effectively own the ramp. We just might need a little more defense around the mega generator here. Yeah, that's getting a little overwhelmed, it looks like. Well, actually, maybe not. It kind of is though. Just seeing more machine gun turrets right there. Okay, now I think they're doing okay. Maybe this team should be down at the bottom of the ramp, just so it doesn't grow over this way, and then this team can still advance. Oh, but there it is! The Zeus cannon! A root hunter. That is a heck of a title. And that is an amazing amount of range. We just needed to rendezvous with the main force here. Can we afford any more upgrades for units? Not yet, but there's a Goliath. Lightweight armor, so it's faster, more AoE damage for sure. Now it is kind of risky because the meteor is close enough to these giant grass tendrils here that it's taking damage, but that's what the solace tank is for. I suppose we could speed this up with more orbital lasers, but I want to make sure our units get upgrades. Now we're attacking this anchor here, good. Zeus cannon is ready to join up with the main force up here. Hopefully you're not fragile. I would hate for you to be fragile. Also, why are you going that way? That's dangerous. But I think we're able to keep it clear. Oh, it's actually attacking. But it seems to be very high single point damage, not AoE. So that's not as good. But oh, the path clears just in time. I don't know why you're trying to be cinematic about it, but here you go. Oh, and the meteor is actually attacking down there now? Interesting. But now we can rope you into this group here and advance even more. And of course he is special, so he has to be in the middle, or I guess in the back line. But he's still attacking the trunks. Excellent. Does he have the most amount of range?
Always ready.
Oh my gosh, he does. We could airdrop a Goliath. Oh, that is amazing. But there's a Goliath over here, so maybe we should establish this line a little bit more. And maybe build them more basic units. And they can have their own Zeus cannon, sure. And actually, the meteor up here could assist them over here because that anchor there is kind of annoying. Now it is starting to widen out above the ramp here, so we have to be a little more careful. But that Zeus cannon is making a heck of a difference. This is really awesome, this attack line here. And it just did half of the bulb's health here, that anchor. Oh, that is amazing. We haven't even seen the Inferno tank, but I'm not sure I care to at this point. Here we go, Zeus cannon go up there. Oh, and sure enough, the meteor did take out that anchor, good. We do have to be careful here because there is another sandstorm coming in. So we should probably build up the network here a little bit more so we can have more turrets. Just a whole line of them right through here. But we also kind of need a return angle that our tanks can come through if they are coming back this way. But we are doing so well going up here. Oh, and there's an anchor right there. Of course there is. Oh, and that pylon's a bit outside the range, are ya? Well, that's too bad. But that is just a flurry of bullets going out there. Honestly, we could just move this line down to get closer to that anchor and take it out. Now that we have turrets here, we are good at defending a lot more area, but we may move them a little too close. Hold up there, hold up. Let's get these guys up as far as they can before the sandstorm hits, which is also starting to get growth happening behind them here. Do you mind getting rid of that? Thank you. They just need to be a little bit closer to hit that anchor. There we go. Right as the sandstorm hits. Perfect timing. But everything should be good to defend, though. They can still hit over here, which they kind of need to right now. There we go. But I'm also worried about these guys over here. They might need to fall back. Yeah, we should have them fall back. Oh, we also got more units here. You come up here. Uh-oh. Our guns are starting to get damaged over here. Okay, not too badly. I think we're fine. Everyone up here is still looking good. It honestly seems like they could advance despite the sandstorm, but I don't know if I want to risk it. We're doing so well, but this is such a mess of trunks up here. I think we do need orbitals. Oh, but wait, we can actually afford to level up the Zeus cannon. Faster top speed, not necessary. Increased rate of fire. This is gonna be so good. We're honestly close to the point of airdropping a Zeus cannon. Oh no, we lost a ranger. All right, you know what? Airdrop units to back up these guys. And maybe another solace tank, because the solace tank here is starting to take damage. But now the Zeus gun is level 2. Okay, let's retreat a little bit. There we go, solace tank ×2. Now, how much faster is the rate of fire here? Okay, that's really good, actually. Oh, but they're actually starting to breach over here. That's not good. Might drop an orbital laser right here to solve this problem. Okay, there we go. Now, quickly repair everything. So we just give these guys another Goliath tank? Sure. Oh, no way. We're losing our backline here. Not good. Very not good. But now the sandstorm is over. You guys got to retreat a little bit more. This is not good. We need an orbital laser right there. Okay, there we go. Everything dies out. They should be safe. My goodness. Now resume positions. And then you guys advance. I want to get rid of this route before this sandstorm hits. And thankfully the Zeus cannon is very good at that. But man, this is a mess of trunks. Might just clean it up a little bit more. And be ready to move as soon as that one goes down. There we go, and move. We need so many more rockets. We are full on ore supplies again. Oh, we can actually nestle a rocket right there. Perfect. Hopefully this doesn't damage power production too much, but we do own all of the power generators here. Although the ore fields are starting to get a little empty. Well, to that effect, we can build a thumper, which will rejuvenate the ore fields. But actually, we are owning this ore field up here too. Maybe we don't need to. I also just want to keep things moving. Just pushing forward a little bit at a time. Oh man, that Zeus cannon is so good. And we actually can almost afford to airdrop a second one here. And there we go, 2 Zeus cannons on the same line of attack. And that was a very quick drop too. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. We are almost to the root, which we do have to be careful of because there's all of these roots here, or trunks. And I'm hoping that once the root dies, then the anchors die with it. Oh yes, 2 Zeus blasts, and that destroys the trunk right there. Just a little bit further, and they're in range of the root. Yes! I need both of you guys targeting that thing, which does a fair amount of damage. I also noticed that there isn't the level up meter anymore, so level 10 is probably the max for these roots. But that is looking so nice. So while they're working on that, we should be leveling up these guys here more and getting them in a better arrangement. Basically duplicating that attack force. So let's get a Goliath there and another Zeus cannon, maybe some more bulwarks, and then a couple more lights. Just a few more. Yes, we destroyed the root. Oh, good. And all of that is dying away, which we should probably advance because these over here are still moving. So all of that is gonna come down here. And there's 2 more choke points here. Do we have enough units to split the attack force? I'm not sure. I think they just hold the line here while you guys hold the line here. And then we could get more ore. Our production is kind of hurting a little bit. But you know what? Let's just build power to the ore fields and then get a thumper in here. That should solve that issue. So we can get more ore out of this field. And now, where are our units here? We should probably have them rally up here, actually. But that's fine. They're all here, so come up here. And man, those anchors there are very annoying. But the meteor is still up here, so you have fun. And we have enough money now. I want to try this again. So we just get everybody in place up here to defend here, and then we can get a meteor set up right here. And we actually have a really high money rate too. That's awesome. There we go, meteor up here to help support. But the Zeus cannons over here is kind of a waste, so I would like to move up. One thing at a time though, the meteor is in place. You need to attack this one, which I guess means you back up a little bit. Okay, that anchor's down there, good job. Now all of you up here need to move up. And now you attack this anchor here. But you know what? 2 meteors. And there we go, that entire line is dying out. Now we can close up over here. Hopefully soon, because those are still growing. I suppose we could try to get these guys to own the bottom of the ramp down here so they can control all of this. But I also feel like we can get the attack force split well enough to own over here. Actually, yeah, all these guys move down. We actually just need a little bit more range to get to the root. Oh yes, they are getting right up there. Now, can you guys actually get close enough to hit that anchor there? I know there's more anchors along the chain, but you know what? We have an answer for that. We'll just deal with that, and then you guys can do whatever. Very good. All right, let's actually... This might be a little preemptive, but let's have you guys come up here. Mostly just to have you do something while our guys attack the root here. And we also have enough money for a lot of orbital lasers. Oh, this is gonna be good. 1, 2, Zeus cannon. That was a lot of damage off the rip. Too bad we need isotopes to fire the orbital lasers, but we can just dominate the root right now. Everybody shoot this thing. Oh, the root actually attacks. That's a bit of a yikes. That might not have been a good call. Oh no, and the sandstorm is here. Now we have to move closer. Come over here. Come on, Meteor, get over here. You're gonna get lost, aren't you? Yeah, the Meteor, I think, is lost. Oh, couldn't quite get to the Solace. Just a little bit further. We're gonna finish this in a sandstorm, and I don't care, as these guys are kind of a little overwhelmed on the side, but they're okay. Come on, just a little bit closer. We are losing units, but this is the last push. More orbital lasers, which is as good as like 4 Zeus shots, but the Zeus is hitting it. A little bit more. Don't stop shooting this thing. Yes, we did it! Victory! Oh, that was so good. Those things are awesome. A lot of fun stuff in the demo. We don't talk about the optional objectives. But I hope you guys enjoyed another video of Calyx. I really enjoy this game. And if you guys want to see more when they add more new stuff or when they release a full game, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.